If you want to animate textures in Blockbench, here's two different methods. The method that might stand out to you first is to use the Flipbook Animation setting that shows up when you right-click your texture in the side panel. This method, as you can see, creates a looping texture at a constant frame rate between 2 or more frames. To make this work, all you need to do is go to the Flipbook Animation setting and click Add Frame to add a new animation frame. You can also adjust how quickly you want the animation to animate with the FPS setting. Press Apply, and then right-click your texture again. Click Edit in Blockbench, and you can see your texture and this little slider that lets you scrub through the animation for each frame that you created. In this case, all I want to do is make SpongeBob blink, so I'll just copy and paste the original frame, and then paint over his eyelids. To make the animation actually play, you can press F to pull up the search bar, type texture, and press Play Animated Textures, which is great for when you want to record your model actually being animated. The problem with this method, however, is that you have no control over the loop or frame timing outside of that FPS setting. The next method I'll show you is how I did a controlled animation here of SpongeBob's smiling face, and it's actually also maybe a little bit simpler. All I did was duplicate the part of the model that I wanted to animate, duplicated the original texture, drew in SpongeBob's smile, reassigned the texture of the duplicated body to the new texture, and also moved his nose up a little bit to match what would be its new position. Now in Animate mode, I just set the smiling version of SpongeBob's body's scale to 0 to hide it until the frame that I want him to start smiling. On that frame, I set the smiling body scale to 1 and the other body scale to 0. You should also select the keyframes, right-click them, and then change their interpolation mode to step. This will prevent the objects from scaling in between the keyframes. Unfortunately, while I was testing this by importing the model into Unity, it seems like the step keyframes don't get exported properly. If anyone knows how to fix this, then please just go ahead and drop a comment and let me know your solution. And one last thing, if you wanted to, you could actually probably just put all the animated textures on their own object or on their own plane, so that you don't have to duplicate the entire associated object. Thank you for watching.